Cleaning up after the kids can be a big job without the Eureka Super Broom. Corded, lightweight, and plenty of suction cleans up fast. And Cordless Boss Light with its powered brush roll makes light work of big jobs. Corded Super Broom, Cordless Boss Light. Such a great price, anyone can afford more than one from Eureka.
Listen to it. It's the sound that triggers a Pavlovian response in every male across the globe. It's the sound that lets you know the wait is over. Travel the world with Bad Boy host Rob Schneider.
I've been dreaming about this since I was 5.
Sports Illustrated Swimsuit 98. Whoa. Be there. Premieres Wednesday, February 18th at 8, exclusively on TNT. Brought to you by Schick.
We will return to Teen Wolf in a moment. And coming up, watch The Fly, next on Joe Bob's Last Call.
Never settle for second best. And with Chevy S10, you don't have to.
You want more power and room than Ford Ranger? The 1998 Chevy S10's got it. And it's got standard features Ranger doesn't, like four-wheel anti-lock brakes, power steering, and daytime running lights. And Chevy S10's the only compact truck with an available third door. And now you can drive the Chevy S10 LS for just $169 a month, including air and cassette. Find out why the Chevy S10 outsells every other truck in our market. See your Chevy super dealers now.
AthiNet Data Exchange brings you the Internet. Let AthiNet Data Exchange connect you. Isn't it time you caught up to your kids? AthiNet Data Exchange, Internet services, and more.
A moment of goodwill brought to you by Children's Motrin, a proud sponsor of the 1998 Goodwill Games. This summer, the Goodwill Games are adopting a new city and a new cause. Redefining goodwill, the games are taking on a universal mission.
I thought my children's fever medicine worked fine. But I was visiting my sister, and Tommy got a really high fever. She gave me Children's Motrin. I couldn't believe how much faster it got that fever down, and how much longer it lasted. Nearly 8 hours, with just 1 dose. I'd have to give 2 doses with my old medicine.
For 8-hour relief of high fever, Children's Motrin is the pediatrician's new choice.
The next day, Tommy was Tommy again, and I bought my own Children's Motrin.
Today's choice for high fever.
In the past, the Goodwill Games sought to unite the superpowers. But with the Cold War over, the games are shifting their focus from world politics to the world's children. In an unprecedented fashion, the Goodwill Games will raise millions of dollars for children's charities. This moment of goodwill has been brought to you by Children's Motrin.
Unknown enemies attack Babylon 5's weakened defenses.
What if the station falls?
Watch an all-new Babylon 5. Wednesday night at 10, exclusively on TNT.
Back to MonsterVision host Joe Bob Briggs and Teen Wolf on TNT.
Did you know that Teen Wolf was made possible because Meredith Baxter Birney got pregnant? It's true. Michael J. Fox was at the height of his popularity on Family Ties, but he had very little time for movies. And then Meredith Baxter Birney, who played his mom on the sitcom, she took a month off for maternity leave, and they instantly went into production on this movie. And it was directed by Rod Daniel, whose background was sitcom director, and he had exactly 25 days to get the movie shot and get Michael J. Fox back to the Family Ties set. So everybody read the script one time and pitched in. They never even rehearsed the thing. I don't think it shows, though, do you? I don't want to nitpick this movie, but had these people ever been to a basketball game before they filmed the basketball sequence? None of those guys can even dribble the ball. They can't even bounce the ball realistically. What did they do? Take a bunch of Broadway chorus dancers and give them a 3-day course in basketball? And one of the main ideas seems to be that Michael J. Fox is so small that he keeps getting slammed to the floor by the bigger, more athletic players on the other team. Now, did anybody mention to Rod Daniel that no matter how small you are in a basketball game, you cannot constantly get slammed to the floor and clothesline. Not even Dennis Rodman can get away with constantly slamming people to the floor. Anyhow, I don't want to give away any of the plot points here, but it does have a few nice twists, and I will do those drive-in totals for you. We have motor vehicle roof surfing, 2 werewolf transformations, the old jello down the girl's blouse trick, party dress ripping, beer can munching, werewolf breakdancing, wolf bowling, 1 fist fight, 3 cheesy basketball sequences. I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. Okay, back to the movie. Meredith Baxter Burney. I like to say that name, Meredith Baxter Burney. Remember when she used to be on those late-night infomercials with her husband, David Burney, talking about how they keep their perfect marriage perfect all the time? Yep. See, you shouldn't say stuff like that, especially on TV. You're just asking God to zap you, you know? Hey, Joe Bob Briggs here. If you have a question for me, or you want to gripe about something, or if you have any suggestions about how I can pick up girls who are really easy, then you got 2 choices. You can send a letter to MonsterVision, 1010 Techwood Drive, Atlanta, Georgia, 30318, or you can visit my website mailbox at tnt.turner.com/MonsterVision, and sometimes we even read these letters on the air, and then the next week after that, everybody at your office treats you like a freak, because let's face it, how many people would do this and still have any self-respect the next day, huh?
Don't miss MonsterVision, hosted by Joe Bob Briggs, every Saturday night on TNT.
Got a guy who needs to hide. Fast. Let's move. Let's move. All right. Sir, you gotta stop screaming. Now listen, I need you to look around. Is there a rock, a building, a car, anything to hide behind there, sir?
What's he got?
1 skinny tree. Look, we are gonna get you out of there. You hold on. Now, sir, for this to work, you're gonna have to tippy-toe behind that tree, and you will disappear.
Welcome to Cartoon Network.
Screwy, ain't it?
If you can dream it, you can do it. Play the Crystal Light Refreshing Adventures game. You could win instantly. Just check the barcode on your Crystal Light against the 1 an hour ad in these magazines. If it matches, you'll win a $20,000 prize, as unique as you are.
Stoyanovich and Saliamua for 1-800-COLLECT.
Every time we go on the road, I get stuck with Dan. We've got nothing at all in common, except 1-800-COLLECT. We both dial 1-800-COLLECT when we call home. It's fast, it's easy, and it's inexpensive. What's up? Man, they stuck me with a kicker.
Room service.
Got us a snack. 1-800-COLLECT. It's fast, it's easy, it saves.
I know I shouldn't, but I love them.
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, too irresistible for adults.
My friends think I'm doing this commercial to help others. Get real. I'm in it for the free samples.
Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great. Attention allergy sufferers, introducing Eureka's Quiet Victory EnviroVac with a portable true HEPA filter, the same kind used in hospitals. Only clean air comes out. Maximum amps available in 15 or 12-inch models, both with tools on board. Victory EnviroVacs from Eureka.
Cold air and dry heat can make winter skin so dry. But what can we do? Skincare tests prove a body wash actually helps eliminate winter dry skin so well, you may not need all that wintertime body lotion. In fact, with 75% Olay moisturizer, this body wash puts more moisture into skin than the leading bar. The name? 2-in-1 Moisturizing Body Wash from Oil of Olay. Proven to help eliminate winter dry skin.
A bra like never before. The 18-hour Comfort Flex. With straps that flex and hold so comfortably, it feels incredible all day long. Is that a Playtex under there?
The ultimate daytime drama, the 1998 Olympic Winter Games on TNT. Coverage continues Monday at 1.
Problems? Need a car? Have your W-2s? Don't pay to have your taxes prepared? Come to Van Boxtel Auto Credit and use your tax refund as down payment on a huge selection of used cars and trucks. Bring your W-2s and we'll have your taxes professionally prepared. No charge to you. With immediate tax refund you can use as down payment. Ride now, pay later. Don't wait, do it now. Term of loan warranty available on every vehicle we sell. Unlimited mileage. Call anytime on our 24-hour credit hotline. Van Boxtel Auto Credit. Call now.
Winter blues got you down? Shop at home and brighten your life with a special delivery from ValueVision. We'll color your world sunny yellow with a stunning new citrine design. We'll even freshen up your home decor with colors so vivid only nature could create. And help wake up your wardrobe with vibrant blues, reds, yellows. Chase those winter blues away Look for ValueVision on your local cable system today.
Hi, I'm Juliet Honum with the TNT McDonald's movie break.
Blues Brothers Band? I thought you guys were all in jail.
They're maverick musicians with briefcases full of soul. Dan Aykroyd and John Goodman head the cast of Blues Brothers 2000.
I'm getting the band back together.
Mira Sorvino teams up with international action star Chow Yun-fat for wall-to-wall action in The Replacement Killers.
This isn't what you fight.
I know. Just somewhere along the way, I developed a problem with watching you die.
Still in theaters.
Take me to the scene of the crime.
Zero Effect stars Bill Pullman as the reclusive, dysfunctional private detective on the trail of a killer. For the TNT McDonald's movie break, I'm Juliet Honan.
All my life, my parents have been there. Through the long drives, the cold rinks, and now that I've won, I wish they could be here to see me. But I know that can't be possible, because it's lunch.
And now at McDonald's, get 2 Big Macs for just $2. Or get 2 Morning Fresh Sausage McMuffins with egg for just $2.
Oh, hi, honey, how'd it go? Oh, no, don't tell me. I taped it.
Did somebody say McDonald's? Proud to feed the world's Olympic athletes.
Back to MonsterVision host Joe Bob Briggs and Teen Wolf on TNT.
Well, while Michael J. Fox and Susan Ursity root around in the closet, this might be a good time for Joe Bob's Advice to the Hopeless, our weekly visit with our demented viewers. And to help us out is the original MonsterVision party girl, the lovely Reno. Did you ever have somebody throw Jell-O down your blouse at a party, Reno?
Did I miss something?
You're not watching the movie. It's a game. You draw names. One person puts Jell-O in a weird place. The other person has to go find it and eat it.
No. What kind of parties are these?
They're parties where you would be very popular if you played the Jell-O game.
Well, no. Not if someone put Jell-O anywhere near my body.
Do you drink vodka or gin?
Are we having the same conversation here?
There's 3 vodka tonics, and you would love Jell-O against your bodice.
Why do I always feel as if right before I came out here something happened and I'm the only person who doesn't know what it is?
Because you're not watching the movie. We're watching the movie. This is an 80s classic that we're watching tonight. Michael J. Fox is going through, you know how some kids go through puberty? Michael J. Fox goes through lycanthropy.
Well, maybe we should go through a letter, okay?
Okay, by all means. That's what we're here for. That's why you came out.
I have this letter, but before I give this one to you, I want you to read this little short letter here.
Joe Bob, you talk too much. Lay off the little people. An annoyed viewer, Maya at AOL.com. Maya, you must have misunderstood me. I love midgets. What are you giving me this for?
Oh, all right. Wait, I have one more here. Now you'll like this one. This is from the internet. A little short note.
Joe Bob, I'd like to ask you if you like Van Halen. And is that a real Texas accent? EVH5150ME at AOL.com. You think I could fake an accent like this? You know, as to Van Halen, this is interesting, I actually dig the music of Valerie Bertinelli and the acting of Eddie Van Halen.
Please. Oh.
Come on, where's the real letter?
Okay, all right, okay. This is the real letter. This is from Bob Church of Athens, Ohio, to Joe Bob.
Okay. Hello, Joe Bob. I've noticed a trend in sci-fi and horror films that I just don't understand. What's with the concept of the cryogenic prison? What's the point? Doing 20 years in prison these days means waking up in the same mind-bogglingly depressing cell over 7,000 times, and during those years, you watch your body get older, and you have to be real careful when you tie your shoes, if you know what I mean. So, flash forward to the future, and what do you get? They freeze-dry you and wake you up when your sentence is over. You're just as young as you were with a good nap. Where's the punishment? Do they make you take out a bunch of library books first? Or maybe leave tuna fish in your refrigerator? I don't get it. Bob Church Athens, Ohio. That's a good question, Bob, because I've noticed this too. I guess we'll just have to ask Walt Disney when they thaw the old geezer out, you know? But my question is, if it's such an all-fired great idea, why don't these cryogenic freezer lovers just immediately freeze-dry themselves so that they can get thawed out whenever we've cured all the last diseases in the world? And do it while they're still young, so they'll be still young when they thaw them out. Why wait? See, your question, though, this was obviously inspired by that night we showed Project Shadow Chaser, so please don't make us watch that again, Bob, all right? What about you, Reno? Would you freeze yourself if you thought you could live forever someday?
Oh, no. I would rather come back as another life form.
Oh, no.
Definitely.
Oh, no. The New Age Reno emerges. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know you were a Hare Krishna Buddhist reincarnation Scientology green tea drinker.
What are you talking about?
Let's go back to the movie. Hey, if you think this movie is scary, actually, it's not that scary because we can't afford the really scary ones. But imagine what would happen if it was scary. Then you should check out our chat room where you can meet die-hard MonsterVision fans wasting time and taking up space in extremely interesting ways. To find Joe Bob's Rec Room, go to tnt.turner.com/MonsterVision and watch that fur fly.
Come meet all the MonsterVision fans in our chat room at tnt.turner.com/MonsterVision.
I'm in the pool 7 days a week. Great for my body, tough on my hair.
That's why you need Alberto VO5 hot oil once a week. It revitalizes your hair every time you use it. VO5 bonds to the weak sites of every strand, so your hair is actually 55% stronger.
If VO5 can make my hair look this good, imagine what it can do for yours.
Revitalize your hair with VO5 hot oil 1 minute once a week. Try new VO5 hot oil shower works, 4 weekly treatments in a convenient shower-activated formula.
We're number 15 for takeoff, so just...
I should have used Preparation H.
If you had, you wouldn't be suffering now. Preparation H helps stop itch and further irritation with a soothing layer of protection.
I should have used Preparation H.
Stops itch, stops irritation.
The Quilted Northern Quilters.
First day? Yes, I'm really nervous.
Don't worry, doll. Just keep quilting.
Because that's what makes Quilted Northern so absorbent. Absorbent? I thought it was quilted to be pretty. It's quilted to create thousands of quilted places for moisture to go.
Not like those flat as a pancake sheets made down the street. All that absorbency leaves you feeling clean.
Nice job, dear. Thanks.
Quilted Northern, quilted to absorb.
I've got a secret admirer. So do I. Me too. I think it's Brian. I think it's Max. No, he's Pace. Who could it be?
When you're nice on the inside, it shows on the outside.
Hey, Max, do you think it's from a girl? A girl? Hi, boy.
Hallmark Gold Crown, the store for people like you. Just out of the bag, 99-cent Valentine's Kids cards for all the kids in your life. Right now at Hallmark Gold Crown.
Have you tried it yet? 10321? Well, you should. For quick calls like, oh, did I wake you? 10321 saves over AT&T. And for longer calls like, hi, my dearest Granny, I have so much to tell you. 10321 saves big time. 50% off all calls over 20 minutes. That's half price. Best part is, you don't even have to switch phone companies. Try it today. Just dial 10321, then 1, and the number. Oh, but don't take my word for it. Check your phone bill. Go on, check it.
I know you like Fresh Step, but this cat litter was on sale, so I thought...
Fresh Step neutralizes ammonia odor and freshens with every step.
Okay, you win.
Fresh Step. Fresher with every step.
We will return to Teen Wolf in a moment. And coming up, watch The Fly. Next on Joe Bob's Last Call.
Okay, I admit it. I'm a turner. You know, a turner. One of those people who, after parking their car, turns and looks at it 7 times. But I wasn't always a turner. It wasn't until I got my new Ford Escort. This sporty guy was hundreds less than Chevy Cavalier. But the reason I keep turning is my Ford dealer gave me sport wheels, a spoiler, and sport seats at no extra charge. It'd make you a turner, too.
Now lease a new Escort SE Sport for just $199 a month.
The sun rises. Records are shattered. Hearts are broken. Heroes are made. Dreams become realities. The sun sets,
Just another day in the 1998 Olympic Winter Games, the ultimate daytime drama on TNT.
Beginning February 7th, the 1998 Olympic Winter Games. On Time Warner Cable.
Back to MonsterVision host Joe Bob Briggs and Teen Wolf on TNT.
And that's the best part of the movie, where Michael J. Fox finds out he's a werewolf, especially the part where his dad appears at the door in full werewolf makeup, and then he tries to explain how werewolves are people just like everybody else. If the whole dang movie were that inventive as that sequence there, we'd have something here. Like when Dad demands to know what he's doing in the bathroom, and he says, "I'm changing." Unfortunately, it's one of the lamest transformation scenes in the history of transformations. You can't get away with that transformation scene. After we've seen The Beast Within and An American Werewolf in London and all the other great special effects transformations, they didn't even try on that scene. But one reason Michael J. Fox did this movie is that he was a great admirer of Michael Landon. And Michael Landon's first movie was I Was a Teenage Werewolf, which is a pretty decent flick, much better than this one, I have to say. And so they wanted to put a picture of Michael Landon in one of the scenes of this movie, but Michael refused permission. He wouldn't let him do that. He was very proud of I Was a Teenage Werewolf, and he didn't want its memory being demeaned by Teen Wolf. So can't say that I blame him. Okay, back to the flick. You know that when those hairs come out on his body, though? Have you ever dated a girl with a mustache? And you keep looking at that mustache and you're wondering, why didn't she just shave that sucker off? Why do they leave them on there? Because you're thinking, man, she's got it now. What's it going to look like when she's 60? Let's not dwell on it, but because we're watching The Fly later.
Coming up, teleport into horror with Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis. Watch out for The Fly, next on TNT. And tomorrow at 8, saddle up for laughs with John Wayne and Kirk Douglas. All aboard the War Wagon on TNT.
Cold season is a great time to take Centrum. Medical studies suggest the mineral zinc may be key in helping to keep our immune system strong. Centrum has the zinc you need, plus other important nutrients.
Centrum, always complete from A to zinc.
I guess some vacations are just more fun than others. Carnival.
Scrubber sponge is a scrubber sponge.
We asked these women to compare the SOS scrubber sponge to their scrubber sponge.
Oh, it's a different shape. It is thicker. And this point here where your finger is cleaning those little corners of a glass.
The SOS scrubber sponge.
You believe it when you hold it.
There's a somebody. In the last year, did you get married? Get unmarried? Change jobs? Change diapers? Lease a car? Sell a house? Start a business? End a career? Every time your life changes, so do your taxes. Shouldn't you have someone who can help you pay less or get back more? H&R Block.
Someone to watch over me.
For some reason, Americans shake Polaroid photos while they develop. It's completely unnecessary, but it's no less strange than what they do in other countries. The vigorous head rub of China is just one of many methods. Most are physical, but some are purely spiritual. In India, the anticipation can last months, while the Scots, as they often do, turn to their livestock. But regardless of the means, the enjoyment of seeing what develops is indeed universal.
Who knows what you'll do with the time you save using Walgreens touch-tone prescription refills? Whatever it is, it's nice to know you can call your local Walgreens any time of day or night and ensure your prescription is ready when you are. At Walgreens, we understand just how valuable your time is. After all, this could have been a 30-minute infomercial.
For
For just $2.99 a month, lease the all-new Intrigue, a sophisticated twist on a sports sedan.
Can't wait until the furniture comes.
Me too. Can I have the remote?
I am so glad the furniture came.
Me too. Can I have the remote?
It's soft, it's warm, it's the best seat in the house. New carpet, it just feels better.
Got an energy spike.
All fighter squadrons launch. Babylon 5 is supposed to save our future. It starts more trouble than it stops. It's a time bomb. Private little wars break out every day. It's my job to stop them. If I don't, those wars won't be little for long.
Draw the line between law and order. Watch Commander Ivanova on Babylon 5. Weekdays at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on TNT.
Watch real monsters go at it live on WCW Monday Nitro, where the big boys play, every Monday night at 8 on TNT.
The sun rises. Records are shattered. Hearts are broken. Heroes are made. Dreams become realities. The sun sets. Just another day in the 1998 Olympic Winter Games, the ultimate daytime drama on TNT.
Beginning February 7th, the 1998 Olympic Winter Games. On Time Warner Cable.
Enjoy the convenience of garage door openers from Menards. The Chamberlain chain drive model features safety reverse, time delay light, and more. Now $139. Maximize your bathroom space with American shower and bath shower ensembles. Choose a chrome square corner or neo-angle style for $269. Pay nothing till July on qualifying purchases with your Menards Big Card.
Save big money at Menards.
Back to MonsterVision host Joe Bob Briggs and Teen Wolf on TNT.
Once again, some excellent basketball playing. Those actors, they don't know how to bounce the ball. They can't dribble the basketball. Anyway, once Michael J. Fox becomes the werewolf basketball star, isn't it pretty dang obvious that the stunt double doesn't match Michael J. Fox at all? The movie is just cheesy. But when it came out in 1985, it was the biggest independent film in history in terms of the number of theaters where it opened. It premiered in late August of 1985 on 1,400 screens, mainly because they were cashing in on Back to the Future, which came out earlier that summer. But this movie was filmed before Back to the Future, but then they held it out of release until Back to the Future came out because they were being sneaky. All right, let's continue as Michael J. Fox becomes the BWOC, Big Wolf on Campus. Roll it. Somebody, I have to say this too, somebody watched Full Moon High before they made this movie. Because that was the high school werewolf movie that Larry Cohen made in 1982. And I mean, how many high school werewolf comedies can there be? I'm not saying that they stole the idea, really. It was probably a homage. Right? It was a homage to Larry. You know how they say that, homage? It means, I am honoring you, Mr. Spielberg, by stealing you blind. It's an homage. I'm going to France with your money, sir, as an homage.
Used to be, girl got headaches. Now the pain's gone away.
Think you're funny? We pay money for funny. Actually, we don't have any money, so we pay you off with these MonsterVision t-shirts. See this thing? They get cheesier looking every year. This is Joe Bob Briggs inviting you to play the MonsterVision caption contest on the MonsterVision website. The contest changes every week, and your chances of winning this week are just as good as last week. So go to tnt.turner.com/MonsterVision and take a look at the week's photo. Of course, your chances are just as bad as last week, too.
Play the Monster Caption Contest and win a free t-shirt at tnt.turner.com/MonsterVision.
The sun rises. Records are shattered. Hearts are broken. heroes are made. Dreams become realities. The sun sets. Just another day in the 1998 Olympic Winter Games. The ultimate daytime drama on TNT. Coverage continues Monday at 1.
Here at Post Cereals, it's that time of year.
Yeah, winter's here.
We've got a lot of work to do.
I'm breaking out the coats.
I got the snow tires.
And we're putting our favorite recipe on every box of Grape Nuts.
Grape Nuts hot.
Just add milk and a minute in the microwave, and you've got a hot cereal that's no bowl of oatmeal. It's got a little Grape Nuts crunch and all those carbs for the energy we could all use this winter.
Because when it's cold, there's nothing like a hot breakfast.
Try a bowl of Grape Nuts hot.
It's hot.
See how good you feel. Keep warm out there.
Cleaning up after the kids can be a big job without the Eureka Super Broom. Corded, lightweight, and plenty of suction cleans up fast. And Cordless Boss Light with its powered brush roll makes light work of big jobs. Corded Super Broom, Cordless Boss Light. Such a great price, anyone can afford more than one from Eureka.
Another trip to the laundromat?
Yeah, this is too big for my machine.
Well, Sears has a super capacity Kenmore pair closeout priced. Just $399.88 for the washer, $299.88 for the matching dryer.
Kenmore? For that?
It's true. America's best-selling washers and dryers.
Wow.
And you can even get 0% finance charge till September 98 with your Sears card on all Kenmore washers and dryers over $399.
So I can really save big.
Huge. If you hurry. The sale ends Saturday.
Okay, I just used gelatin in my hair.
Makes sense to me. Gelatin for nails, gelatin for hair.
Gelatin, like in Cortex Intensive Conditioner.
Cortex Conditioner reduces hair loss from breaking and splitting by 60%.
Cortex strengthens every hair strand.
Stops damage before it starts. Cortex!
Bye-bye hair loss from breaking and splitting.
Hello, Cortex! With gelatin!
You could take this for your stuffy nose, this for chest congestion and cough, this for pain. Or you can take Comtrex Deep Chest Cold with all the medicine you need to relieve your major chest cold symptoms. So why take these? Comtrex Deep Chest Cold does it all.
A cold medicine can't work if your child won't take it.
And they're off. Timmy takes the lead down the banister. He bolts for the door, but Mom waves the Dymatap Elixir.
Great!
Dymatap, the #1 choice of pediatricians. Even the taste is a relief.
It's a scorching 98.6 degrees inside your mouth.
Yeah!
But inside a winter fresh mouth,
Tastes much, much cooler. Yeah.
winter fresh gum from Wrigley's.
Icy cool flavor, icy cool breath.
That's gonna last and last and last. Try winter fresh gum from Wrigley's for icy cool breath that lasts.
A bra like never before. The 18-hour Comfort Flex. With straps that flex and hold so comfortably, it feels incredible all day long. Is that a Playtex under there?
Sunday on the next Impact, the most unforgettable story of '97, the death of Princess Diana. Now, two-time correspondents report new information about the tragic accident and ask if the princess had to die. Impact, Sunday, 10 Eastern on CNN.
One's in it for the money. One's in it for revenge. But they both want the same thing.
We're gonna take that way.
Watch War Wagon tomorrow at 8 on TNT.
The wait is over. Watch Sports Illustrated Swimsuit 98. Premieres Wednesday, February 18th at 8 on TNT.
The sun rises. Records are shattered. Hearts are broken. Heroes are made. Dreams become realities. The sun sets. Just another day in the 1998 Olympic Winter Games, the ultimate daytime drama on TNT.
Beginning February 7th, the 1998 Olympic Winter Games. On Time Warner Cable.
Menards has peerless values for your home. All Peerless kitchen faucets qualify for a $5 merchandise credit. This faucet is $39.78 after rebate. Colored faucets, $68.69 after rebate. Add new color with Lucite kitchen and bath paint. The semi-gloss provides excellent washability, $14.96 a gallon. Pay nothing till July on qualifying purchases with your Menards Big Card.
Save big money at Menards.
unknown enemies attack Babylon 5's weakened defenses.
What if the station falls?
Watch an all-new Babylon 5. Wednesday night at 10, exclusively on TNT.
Back to MonsterVision host Joe Bob Briggs and Teen Wolf on TNT.
There's 3 rules that I live by. Never get less than 12 hours sleep. Never play cards with a guy who's got the same first name as a city. And never go near a lady who's got a tattoo of a dagger on her body. Now, you stick with that. Everything else is cream cheese.
The coach always makes me laugh in this movie. That's Jay Tarsis as Coach Finstock. Jay Tarsis is a pretty famous TV writer and TV producer, and he's the father of Jamie Tarsis, the programming genius at ABC Network. But I love that this is the best speech in the movie, where he says, there's 3 rules that I live by. Never get less than 12 hours sleep, never play cards with a guy who's got the same first name as a city, and never go near a lady who's got a tattoo of a dagger on her body. You stick with that, everything else is cream cheese. I think he must have written that for himself, because it's the best line in the movie. And this movie, by the way, started a whole trend of Family Ties cast members starring in horror films, because this came out in 1985. The following year, Mark Price, better known as Skippy, starred in Trick or Treat. And in 1987, Scott Valentine, better known as Nick, starred in My Demon Lover. So we could have had a Family Ties horror triple feature. Wouldn't that have been fun? Okay, let's get back to Teen Wolf and the Wolfmobile. You know, they don't really follow any werewolf rules in this movie. He can get wolfy at any time. The full moon, if they have a full moon, if they don't have a full moon, he's like a guy. The theme of the movie seems to be that he's a guy who's in touch with his inner wolf. Or maybe it's just a lame screenplay and they don't have time to follow the rules. Joe Bob Briggs inviting you to visit the famous MonsterVision website, where we got all kinds of stuff going on, especially during the show. And you know, that kind of ticks me off, though. How come people are playing around on the MonsterVision website during the MonsterVision show? If you're on the website, you're not watching the show, right? That's sick. That's a person who would rather talk about a zombie mutant than see the actual zombie mutant. That's a person who's not in touch with life. They've been at their computer keyboard too long. That's a mutant voyeur there. But ever since we started this caption contest on the website, people have just been going ape trying to win these MonsterVision t-shirts. But I mean, look at this shirt. I mean, well, not really. It's not that great of a shirt. I mean, how pitiful are you people anyway? We got a chat room on there. We got fan mail. We got a hate mail. Check it out, but sometime reasonable check it out, like when I'm not on TV. And that address is tnt.turner.com/MonsterVision. And don't make me explain this a second time, okay? Who's been wearing this shirt?
Visit the MonsterVision website at tnt.turner.com/MonsterVision.
Only one sword can turn a boy into king. And only one film delivers the power of the legend of King Arthur.
One Lord, one King, behold! Excalibur!
1 week from tonight at 11 on TNT's MonsterVision.
Records are shattered. Hearts are broken. Heroes are made. Just another day in the 1998 Olympic Winter Games. The ultimate daytime drama on TNT. Coverage continues Monday at 1.
Professor James Krippendorf spent 2 years looking for a long-lost tribe.
he didn't find a thing.
Professor Krippendorf, your lecture on the undiscovered tribe of New Guinea. It's tonight. You are ready, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. So he'll just have to invent one.
Do they have a name?
The, Touchstone Pictures presents
You do have film, don't you?
the story of an ordinary family on an extraordinary adventure.
The Shell-making mood do not allow their pictures taken without the ritual body paint on.
Nicely put.
It is our way.
Richard Dreyfuss, Jenna Elfman, and Lily Tomlin
Would any of you be interested in watching the mating rituals of the Shell-making mood?
in the year's most unexpected comedy.
That will be the subject of our film, a rare circumcision ritual.
Krippendorf's Tribe.
Last night was unbelievable.
Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, February 27th.
Phone Patrol from 1-800-COLLECT.
Attention, citizens! I've got big news! 1-800-COLLECT is now 10 cents a minute every evening.
Whoa, 10 cents a minute. That's cheap.
Yep, 1-800-COLLECT. You'll save so much you can buy a new hairstyle, Sonny.
I never thought collect calling could be so inexpensive.
Isn't saving money fun?
1-800-COLLECT, 10 cents a minute every evening, all week long.
The Saab 900 Turbo. Zero to 60 in 6.5 seconds. More importantly, back to zero even faster. Just a little something we learned from Saab fighter planes.
The burger for heartburn sufferers who don't take Axid AR. The burger for sufferers who do. Axid AR works so fast, it can stop heartburn before it starts. Axid AR for heartburn. Bring on the real food.
The ultimate daytime drama, the 1998 Olympic Winter Games on TNT. Coverage continues Monday at 1.
AthiNet Data Exchange brings you the Internet. Let AthiNet Data Exchange connect you. Isn't it time you caught up to your kids? AthiNet Data Exchange, Internet services, and more.
This little credit card becomes a big credit card because you can charge the things you want from the comfort of
Next on TNT Rough Cut, Independent Spirit.
This is it.
Hi, Mike. What can I do for you?
This is my life.
The moment of truth.
I know just what you're looking for. Don't worry.
When all those hard-fought ideas are entrusted to someone else.
Is that all right?
For 200,000 businesses a day, the choice is clear.
What do you think?
This is great.
They know with this dedication, this color technology, their work is in the right hands. Kinko's, the new way to office.
I'm Karen Bryant for TNT Rough Cut. Independent filmmaker and former TNT producer Susan Skoog debuted her first feature film called Whatever at Sundance this year. Here's how she did it.
I did a short film about 4 years ago, and when I finished it, a lot of people were like, you better write a feature, you know, if you want to do a feature. So I wrote a script. I really wanted to tell a story that was like a realistic look at what it's like to be a girl in high school. People said that the script was too dark and that it was too sad and that it was too difficult and it wasn't like a big enough story.
Whatever caught the attention of Circle Films, who helped her sell it to Sony Classics. So why does a filmmaker who's already sold a film go to Sundance?
It's press, and it's also, I think the main thing for us was to see it in front of audiences.
You must be really smart.
I made this movie, I'm certainly gonna make another one.
For TNT Rough Cut, I'm Karen Bryant.
Back to MonsterVision host Joe Bob Briggs and Teen Wolf on TNT.
Oh, just beat me over the head with a stick. Can we have one more cliche in this movie? The bad blonde bitch that he's in love with, the nice brunette girl he should be in love with. The moral of the movie, learn to be yourself and love yourself as you are. You know what other movie they stole from? The Nutty Professor, because that's ultimately the only message of that movie, too. Fortunately, it's redeemed a little bit by some of the performances in this movie, especially James Hampton as the father. He's great. He was in Sling Blade. Remember the warden in Sling Blade? Remember, he starred in the immortal Humps. He used to be a sidekick of Burt Reynolds. He was in all Burt Reynolds' early movies. Always a great actor. Jerry Levine as Styles. Jay Tarsis as the coach. Scott Paulin as the catty loser of a drama teacher. The movie's just bad enough to keep us going. But are you ready for the finale? Because, once again, I have to ask the question, why do all the basketball players in this movie constantly get decked? Tell me as we watch the concluding sequence of Teen Wolf. I really could have hurt that guy, Dad. When the time comes, son, you'll know when to use the wolf. You know, most people would write those lines. You know, sure, you can type those lines and you go, nah, and you want it up, you throw it away, right? It's not that they write the lines, it's that they leave them in the movie. It's amazing.
I'm working on something that'll change the world.
A scientist becomes his own experiment.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Jeff Goldblum, Gina Davis, Catch the Fly. Next on TNT.